Hello and welcome back to your own channel Indian Defense Analysis, where we bring to you all the latest development happening in the defense sector.
The northeast region of India has heated up again, with Indian Army thwarting the unilateral attempt by PLA to change the status quo in the tense Yangtze area of Arunachal Pradesh. It was another major incursion attempted by PLA in 30 months post the Galwan Valley incident. However, the better equipped and prepared Indian Army has given the befitting reply to PLA. Report says that 300 PLA personnel had come heavily prepared, armed with spike clubs with nails on them, monkey fists, and taser guns. PLA forces were challenged by a group of 50 Indian soldiers who stopped the PLA advancement in that area. Within half an hour, the Indian backup team arrived on the spot, following which clash started off between both the forces with stone pelting followed by hand-to-hand combat. As per reports, PLA troops suffered more injuries as Indian Army managed to overwhelm the Chinese strength within 30 minutes. At least 15 Indian personnel were injured in the clash, including those who suffered fractures. The injury at Chinese sites is reported to be much higher. Some reports suggest it's more than 22, and some 12 PL soldiers were captured by Indian Army, which were later released. The salami slicing tactics of China is not new. PLA has performed similar misadventures last year in the same area, but no clash happened. But this time they came better prepared and in much larger number. Yangtze, which is 35 km northeast of Tawang and was the epicenter of recent conflict, is an area at an altitude of 17,000 feet that provides commanding view on both sides of LAC. China has been eyeing on this peak from pretty long time due to its strategic importance. This area will remain under snow till March. Indian domination of the ridgeline in Yangtze in Tawang sector, which severely threatens Chinese supply lines and posts nearby, is the main reason why China wants to acquire this position. The importance of this height can be guessed from the fact that Indian Army and PLA has deployed close to 3,000 to 3,500 soldiers on the either side of Yangtze area. Both sides have a network of roads and tracks along the LAC to counter the patrol parties. The peak provides a commanding view of Tibet across the LAC. The Yangtze area is a part of wider area which military terms as Mago Chuna. The Nurang River meanders into the India from Tibet close to the mountain spur where the peak is situated. The Indian Army were able to thwart successfully the Chinese attempt because they were very well prepared, and the readiness of Indian Army is not a day of work but years of preparation undergoing to improve logistics, induct various types of armored vehicles, deploy artillery guns and rockets at high altitude, use drones for surveillance, and using satellites and artificial intelligence to detect the PLA movement. This has in turn improved the response time for such misadventures. We have made a complete series of fortification of LAC, which systematically covers the Indian Armed Forces readiness along the LAC. I would recommend every one of you to check our playlist if you have missed any episode of our series. Now, besides Indian Army, the Air Force is also on high alert. Indian Air Force has issued a NOTAM in Arunachal Pradesh from 15th to 16th of December. This could possibly be one of the reasons why China has panicked and attempted the change of the status quo. Prior to this attack, Chinese Wing-Lung drones had reportedly moved quite aggressively towards the Indian position on the LAC in Arunachal Pradesh, which forced Indian Air Force to scramble its SU-30 MKI fighter jet deployed in the region. Indian Air Force had strong presence of SU-30 MKI at Tezpur and Chabua. Rafales are also deployed close in Hasimara, West Bengal. Indian Air Force is flying DCA and Barcap sorties over Arunachal Pradesh. DCA is Defensive Counter Air Sortie. It is a mission where fighters reactively engage an adversary in defense of some protected assets. Barcap or Barrier Combat Air Patrol in fleet terms means a mission flown between a carrier battle group from the direction where it's most likely that enemy attack will come. The Indian Air Force has strengthened its air defense coverage in the area with the deployment of S-400 air defense system in Assam sector. The system can take care of any aerial threat over the area and is kept on high alert. Meanwhile, China is trying to downplay the situation and CCP is censoring and deleting multiple posts on Indo-China clash in Tawang on Chinese web forums. The Chinese PLA spokesperson for Western Theater Command has said that regular patrol on Chinese side of LAC was blocked by Indian Army illegally crossing the line. He has asked Indian side to strictly control and restrain frontline forces and work with Chinese side to maintain peace and tranquility on the border. The Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesperson said that the current situation between China and India is generally stable and both sides have maintained unimpeded communication on border-related issues through diplomatic and military channels. As per latest update, the routine patrolling has restarted in Tawang and the status quo has been restored.
This was today's update. Please let us know your views on this in comment section. If you like the video, do not forget to like, share and subscribe. With this, I would like to say goodbye and Jai Hind. We'll soon back with more interesting and amazing development happening in the defense sector.